138. It's me, Jaime, the shut-in cartoonist musician, vlogcasting from the Tortilla Press World headquarters, located on an island floating in the San Francisco Bay. Yes, today it's early. It's now after 7. I started this at just before 7, and I keep screwing up. So it's by screwing up, I stumble over words, or I start going into a tangent and forget what I was talking about, or whatever. And just to let you guys know, I don't script any of this. I don't have notes. I don't have my phone out reading things. I just go off the top of my head with my little cup of coffee and just let you know what's on my mind, or what film I think you should check out, or music, or maybe you already know the film. We can both go, oh, I love it, or I don't like it, and that kind of thing. I'm trying to take our minds off of what's going on for just a few minutes, and that's comes up to the subject today is I have to put our mind back on it, because I'm going to talk about the pandemic. And why is yesterday afternoon I got in contact with a friend of mine I've known since probably since Kit Carson Junior High, if not earlier. So that means 45 plus years. Anyway, he lives a lifestyle, and I'm only laughing because that I used to live, only in the sense of his not partying or anything. He's not a partier, but how he moves around a lot and changes jobs and phones and forgets to tell other people. And then he loses contact with them, and they lose contact with him. But for me, he keeps resurfacing, which is great. We pick up where we leave off. And so I hadn't spoken to him about 10 years, which is a long time. And of course, we picked up where we left off. But I finally now know somebody that has been diagnosed and has the COVID-19, the virus, and it's him. And not like he just tested positive. He's sick. He says he's been sick now for almost a month, 3.5 weeks at least. And he told me, he goes, dude, it's like, he goes, imagine the gnarliest flu you've ever had with the gnarliest cold you have on top of that. He says that's how it is. His voice, he would cough every now and then. I keep telling him, dude, if you want to go back and lay down. He goes, no, I'm laying down. I'm fine. Let's talk, man. I got your number now. And, so we caught up, and, but, this guy, he doesn't, because I asked him, I go, I'm sure, the last time I spoke to you, weren't really partying. He goes, nah, I don't at all. He goes, I haven't since we were young guys. He goes, but the one thing he does do up until recently is he's a runner. He's an avid runner. The man runs every day, not jogs, he runs. He's like a cross-country long distance runner. He's in incredible shape, He's in better shape than most people I know half his age. So, here comes the pun, but it just goes to show you can run, but you can't hide. This virus is serious. So that's why just wanted to bring that up. And this, now I finally know somebody, and I've heard people talk about, well, I don't personally know anybody. And you hear these people, the people that are advocates for no mask and it's a hoax or whatever bullshit, they're not listening to science, and they think it's either a conspiracy, or they feel like they're having, one pulled over their eyes, the wool pulled over their eyes or whatever, without really sitting back and thinking rationally. So, and I, as you know, I believe I know the virus is real, but this just brought it home even more. So, as James Brown would say, please, 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 put your mask on, social distance, stay in as much as possible. And I know we went on our hike, didn't really see anybody because we go early in the morning, drove home. As we were driving home, we saw all these people, having breakfast at all these restaurants. And I understand, I totally get it, that these businesses want to stay in business. These restaurants, I want them to stay open. But as we're doing this, it's not going to happen. We're going to get back into lockdown. It's coming. And we're the only country, of our stature. I read a lot, the CDC, the BBC, all the letters, other countries, news outlets, the ones that are more trustworthy. And there are a lot more outside of this country. Mexico, there's one from South America. There's, like I said, Great Britain. There's Australia, New Zealand, Canada. And, they're all doing pretty damn well, because they're taking it serious, and they're all wondering why we're not. And, you know, I'm one of the people in this country that's wondering the exact same thing. So if you have to go out, please, I'm now, you know, still serious about this. Just mask up or stay home. Just stay home. Stay with your loved ones. I mean, you know, that's the other thing. I understand you want to go out and want things to be normal, but, you know, unless you're homeless or something, what are you bitching about? I mean, you got, you know, most of the people, everyone I know pretty much still has their jobs. They're just working remotely from home. They got all the food they need, all the entertainment and stuff. But it's just that one, we're so spoiled. It's that, oh, but I want to go out and, you know, boat on the lake with a bunch of people. And, you know, I got neighbors around here that just still having people over all the time and parties. They're having parties with strangers. I've never seen these people before, and nobody's wearing masks or anything. They don't care. They just don't care. So I'm going to leave you with that. Sorry, it's just the way it is. But I do hope you take care of yourselves and take care of each other. You know, do all the stuff I just always say to do at the end of these. But most importantly, let's be kind, and let's be kind to each other, and let's be kind to ourselves, and let's try to get through this, man. You know, yeah, it would be nice. I would love to go, you know, do stuff I used to do, and, you know, see music and things like that, and have a beer and, you know, go pogo. I don't know. All right, everybody, don't forget to subscribe down below. You know, drop in some comments. Let me know what you think. You're not going to get ridiculed. Let's talk about this. Maybe we're all on the same page. I don't know. But all right, folks. Thank you, you know, for joining. Thank you for taking almost 7 minutes out of your life. I'm sorry I rambled. It's early on a Monday morning. I'm gonna go get my second cup of coffee and breakfast in a minute. All right. Thank you. I'll see you next time.